Hello YouTube and welcome to The Room 2, Part 2. Now, let's see, we seem to be behind a cave-in. Beautiful sunny day here in New Zealand, hence now I've got my curtains open. I usually try and keep them closed when I'm playing horror games because the glare on my monitor makes it hard to see, but this game isn't too dark. And am I already stuck before I even got into this chapter? Aha! What is that? Does this... no, it doesn't turn. So, I've been really enjoying gaming on YouTube the last couple of weeks. As you've probably noticed, I've been really stepping it up as much as I can. A metal bar. Just finished playing Layers of Fear, which is uploading... Okay, so we've got a couple of tables. So, Layers of Fear Part 2 is uploading now. Interesting game. And next weekend I intend on playing Observer, which is by the same people, so that'll be fun too. Another room, another door, another room. Either you are as lost as I, or more likely you have forsaken me. Another room, another door. Yet never a pang of hunger, nor the welcome respite of sleep. Another door, another room. I keep a tally in my ledger, but I can no longer count the marks, I count the pages. The writing keeps me sane. I tell myself so. I did not deserve this hell. Interesting. So, if you noticed a jump in the video there, I just remembered to turn the mouse cursor on so you can actually see it. And while I was at it, got myself a Coke. It's a Captain Morgan glass, but there is no Captain Morgan in it. I swear. It's a bit early for me. So, let's see what we can see. Apologies for the slow start to this video. I promise a small slit. I promise I'll be more prepared in the next video. So those don't do any... oh, those do things. Might come back to that. Also, thanks for all my new subscribers. YouTube doesn't actually notify me now when someone subscribes. It used to notify me every time. And I didn't think anyone was subscribing, but I can see the trend is on the up, so hello to all my new subscribers. Feel free to comment. I really get a kick out of interacting with the community, and as long as it's practical, I will try and reply to every comment that I can. A small token. And as usual, if there's any games you want to see me play, just comment, and chances are I'll play it, because I like to involve the community as much as I possibly can. I know I always get a kick when I put a comment on someone's video or on Twitch and they interact. There's another table, isn't there? A small wooden handle. This looks kind of like a bow and arrow, but with the bow missing and the arrow. Okay, that doesn't do anything yet. There's a gap where the trigger would be, so obviously we have to build a bow and find an arrow for it. Now, where could this wooden peg possibly go? That looks kind of like a spot where a wooden peg could go. Okay, I see what we have to do here. I understand what I have to do, but it's not easy. This is tricky. This is really tricky. I'm not going to use the hint, I know what I'm doing. A trigger mechanism. Really enjoyed playing Layers of Fear, although it wasn't as scary as some people make out. Maybe I'm immune to jump scares, I don't know. The first half of the game had me jumping every 5 seconds, but that second half just didn't scare me for some reason. I've already tried putting that in there, haven't I? Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Didn't spot this before. So those don't turn. A length of string, so that'll be for the bow, obviously. What have we got here? Smells like burnt straw. Yeah, that's a handy hint. What have we got here? A crossbow bolt. Okay, so you only get one. That's fine. And what am I supposed to aim for? And how do I fire? I see. Now I can aim. Guess I'm aiming for that silhouette. I'm just going to turn the brightness up just a tiny bit. Just with the curtains open, it is a little bit hard to see. Well, it's kind of helped. I see. There are other targets in there. Okay, that's better. These horror games and their darknesses. So... Oh, I can aim around. I thought it would only let me aim within that window. What happens if we shoot through the eyeball? Need to aim a little bit lower. A broken mirror and a box. So that's got symbols in a specific order. I see a once mighty people brought low by these heathen intruders and their plagues. They look to their priestess for the will of the gods, but the Jaguar and the feathered serpent speak to me no more. The crystal of our ancient mothers is being summoned. I would speak to them. What does this do? Looks like something should fit on the end of this. Okay. So we've got a couple of puzzles here. It looks like there is a piece missing. Oh, that goes down there. This is interesting. I see. Yep. That's what I thought was going to happen, so I have to get to the other end. Without being captured. Does this count? No, it doesn't count as a move. Ah! Some of these puzzles look really tricky at first, but once you get into them, they're not as hard as they first appear. A small key. Where does the key go? That's quite a clever mechanism. So it's a key and a cog at the same time. A large stone block. Nothing else hidden in there. Another place I like to look is up here. I've been called out by that a couple of times. There's been things hidden right at the top of a box where you can't really see. So that goes on here, obviously. Now what? Some of these puzzles are very intricate. Someone spent a lot of time thinking these up. So we've got the missing piece of glass for the mirror. And now we have some symbols. Do those symbols look anything like those symbols? I don't think they do. No, they don't. Ah! It's like a backwards T and a double arrow. That was hidden pretty well. A backwards T, so that needs to be that one. And that needs to be that one. So there wasn't a lot of tricks with that other box. Is this a new note or is that still the same one? Same one. Now, is it missing one of the towers? Because I have a tower. Yes, it is. An ornate ancient dagger. I noticed one of these is on a slider too. I hate these hologram ones. Probably be a bit easier if I knew what I was supposed to be making. So those symbols were on that thing. It's like a funky 2 and a cross. So let's see if that does something up here. Funky 2 and a cross. And we're back to this box again. Except for now I have a dagger. Oops. Let's... That is a voodoo doll. A straw effigy. Is that gem removable? Yes, it is. So we know that this smells of burning straw. So if we put him in there, and can we focus the light with the gem? Can we bring that other box back? What were those symbols? T and arrow, that's right. T and... Okay, so that still works. So does this jewel need to go in this box somewhere? Look at that. Didn't do anything. How does this work? Perhaps something could fit on this ridge. Perhaps something could. But what? I know what I've got to do. That pattern is on the other box. Oh. That pattern's on the other box. Just gotta remember what the combination was. Oh, there we go. 2 and cross. So, I'm going to grab a photo of that with my phone because I am never going to remember that. And I've put it on screen for you guys at home. Not sure if that's technically cheating, maybe a little bit, but hey. Okay, back to the other one, which is a T and an arrow. Just adjust my thingy. T and an arrow. Back to my photo. So we want that one, that one, that. Interesting. So it's the opposite way around. What have we got here? A piece of flint. I see past lives, future lives, impossible lives. And some more symbols. So now we have a flint. Can we, like, rub the flint on this piece of rag? We can. That was impressive. The music's really good too, actually. So we'll grab our handy dandy crossbow. Load that bad boy up. And aim. So I didn't need to turn my brightness up because you weren't supposed to see what was in that thing anyway. In there. Okay, so I can't shoot through the mouth of that one, so maybe now I have to take out these sandbags. Yeah, that's a bit better. That was actually by accident that one went in. Ooh. I am blind as my reflection. Our gods do not live here. This way brings no salvation. This path not for my people. I shall seal them from it. Seal them? Seal them. A metal object with a star shape the other end. I'm just going to turn my heater on because it's getting cold in here. A star shape. Well, that didn't really do anything. A star shape. I see. A metal shard with a rigid hole in its center. That looks like it goes on the front of this. This is tricky. It's a bit like picking a lock. A human skull. And some bad texture clipping. Where could the skull possibly go? It doesn't clip on here, does it? No. That looks like the end of this chapter. What am I supposed to be lining these up with? Oh, there we go. That's starting to form. That symbol. You handled yourself well in the temple. May your good fortune be a light as you navigate ever darker chambers. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day. Just one chapter today. I might do another one a bit later on, but you need a rest from this game now and then. It tends to drain your brain. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.